I'm from the Sunshine Coast, a town called Caloundra. I'm 20 years old. Oh, I left ages ago. I just got sick of it. Sick of teachers telling me they can't surf and should get a real job and study up on English. I was just sick of this shit. I couldn't get assignments done. I was surfing not too much, so I can look at us now. WQS has been sort of rough. This has been my first year off the juniors last year, so and I've had a bunch of wild cards and haven't really done anything with them. Sort of getting used to it, but it's a hard slog and you get pretty pissed off out of the whole thing. But when you come and watch J-Bay, and the goal's worth it, mate. I guess I'll have to put up with a couple of sniffers for a couple of years. If I can get to this level, that's where I want to be. I've never really done consecutive contests like this on the QS. Like the junior series I was pretty spaced out, but the QS is like one comp ends and then you got to go the other way all around the world to get to the next comp, which starts the next day. So it's a hard slog like that, and if you're continuously losing, it sucks. I've done the trials over here in J-Bay and just sort of getting to hang with the good guys like Mick and all those dudes, just to surf with them and see how they get ready for comps and see how fine-tuned everything is in their surfing. And it gets a bit hard on the QS where you see so many bugs and just so many guys that are just don't know how they're doing any good, not real good surfers, and it's good to see this level and you can actually the shit you have to do to be good. It's a whole different ball game. I come from Caloundra on the sunny coast, so we're not really accustomed to big barrels or anything, so I guess Hawaii and Tahiti sort of got me frothing and starting to get a couple of waves, so I'm pretty amped on that. My favourite waves, I don't know, I like a pretty broad range. I like Tahiti, I love Chope, so that's pretty good. And I love just a good fun beachy anyway is always good, and Indo, and I don't know, I like variety. Just sort of got to a point where just surfing at home it gets really boring because it's always gutless and little beaches, and I sort of just took on air surfing as a thing to sort of spice the surf up, I guess. I made up the passion pop about 2 years ago, and that's been a cool little thing for me, and I've been picking my brain ever since, and seen guys come out with all different moves like corrupt flips and all that shit. And I don't know, I guess I'm getting less creative, but I've been trying some all different shit, and I'll just see how it goes. Sometimes it just comes to you, but I'm trying to find something new. I like to do shove it kind of tricks and tech tricks, and I don't know, I just like that kind of weird stuff. Passion pop's on your forehand. I don't know, I guess you could do it on your backhand if you wanted, but it's mainly a forehand trick, and you just double grab and like Superman and shove at the board 180 under your feet and land backwards and spin around. Sort of more of a glorified chop up than a trick. It was fun back in the day.